Hi, friends. Thank you for joining me for our weekly pastor's update. Father Jim wrote the bulletin this week, and so it's a beautiful reflection. Horace Mann, he writes, a well-known educator of the 19th century, was opening a reformatory for boys. He told the people at the ribbon-cutting ceremony that the school spared no expense in getting the most qualified and kind-hearted teachers. Mann concluded, if only one boy is saved from the streets, it will justify all the cost and labor invested in this school. Later, a member of the board said to him, "Didn't you get a wee bit carried away up there? Would all the cost and labor be justified if we could save only one boy?" And Mann replied, "If it were my boy, yes." So on behalf of all the people we serve, I thank you for your incredible financial support, even if the results may seem meager at times. The above words were spoken 40 years ago by none other than our very own Jim Smith, the director of our Spiritus Christi Prison Outreach, after he opened our first residence for male ex-offenders in 1980. The residence was called Rogers House, located at 287 Breck Street in Rochester. It housed 3 men. Then in 97, our prison ministry moved to a larger space at 934 Culver Road, where it housed 8 men. And after that, in 2008, we moved to 383 West Avenue, where it housed 12 men. We gave this residence a new name, Nielsen House, honoring a longtime prison volunteer named Maureen Nielsen. The new Nielsen House will house 20 men. It has been a long and fruitful journey over these 41 years. And so we really do want to thank you for being a part of this exciting adventure. And we deeply appreciate the plentiful ways that you have shown support. And mostly, we give thanks to God, who gives all of us second chances. So we also invite you to please note the change in venue of our October Bible study with Mike Boucher. It was going to be held in person, and now we are moving that to be held remotely online instead of in person. So you can look for the link on our website if you'd like to join the Bible study in October. We also send our condolences to Jessica Belinsky and Sarah DeForest on the death of their mother, Nancy Rako, and to Ed Clive, our sound engineer, on the death of his father, Ed McClive Sr., and to Nancy Ferrand, one of our Spark members, on the death of her sister-in-law, Ronnie Ferrand. So we just want you to know that we're sending our hearts to you and our prayers to you this week as you are going through grief and loss. This weekend, October 2nd and 3rd, we will celebrate our mental health center, which serves uninsured and underinsured people who need mental health counseling. We've been doing this work since 2000. And so we ask you to please bring your special envelope to Mass with you and to see the opportunities to donate online when you attend Mass. We'll have a screen with some information on how you can do that. And for our October fundraiser to support the Mental Health Center, we will have our annual Riverwalk fundraiser, October 24th at 11 o'clock. For more information, you can email Mark Potter, and his email is listed in the bulletin this week. And then finally, you may have heard of the transportation crisis for our Rochester City School District kids. There are over 600 kids who, because they don't have a bus, will have to walk about 1.5 miles to school. And so the district is reaching out to churches, and they've asked us to see if we could provide 20 volunteers per church that would be willing to post themselves on the streets so that the children can walk to school safely. And there are 3 schools that are struggling with that, and it would be school number 10, school number 17, and school number 22. So if you are available and interested in volunteering some time in the morning for kids to walk to school, and then some time in the afternoon in the month of October, possibly a little bit into November, but for sure the month of October as a temporary solution, send me an email at mbrown@spirituschristi.org, and I will make sure to get your names to the folks organizing volunteers at the Rochester City School District. And thanks again for your generosity. Well, friends, that is it for our weekly Pastor's Update. I hope you are having a great week, and I hope you feel God's love and peace surrounding you as you enjoy these beautiful fall days. Take care.